Day 4, and it's probably time to get in a bit of culture, right? The first stop of the day was Asakusa, whose tourist information center was certainly getting into the Halloween spirit. But the Eki stamp wasn't the only reason I found myself in this neck of the woods, because across the street, beyond the 250-meter-long Nakamise shopping street, lied my true quest for the morning. But first, I'd have to fight my way through the crowds and make no mistake. Even at a fairly early hour during a weekday, this is a jam-packed part of the city, and for good reason. Sorry, hold up for a few seconds. I've got work to do. Now we're talking. Big shrine vibes today. I've arrived at the Sensoji Temple. This ancient Buddhist temple was built in 645 and is the oldest established temple in Tokyo. The temple itself was destroyed during the March 1945 fire bombings during World War II, but was rebuilt throughout the 1950s, with the temple now being perceived as a symbol of rebirth and peace. It is one of Tokyo's most famous landmarks and the most visited spiritual place in the world, attracting more than 30 million visitors a year. And here I am, seemingly amongst every one of them. Anyway, time to get my omikuji, a form of fortune you can get across temples and shrines in Japan. You shake this box, pull out a random stick, find the number on the stick, find the drawer with that number, and pull out a fortune card. Ooh, I hope it's something good. I think it was good. I'll have to dig the card out, but I'm pretty sure it was a good fortune. Yeah, pretty cool shrine. Lots to see, lots of tourists, of course, me and myself included. Let's go to the Sky Tree now. You heard the man, a quick bit of fuel, and it was off to Sky Tree. It won't be long before I head up the world's largest tower, but there's a whole world to explore at the base before we head up, including something I didn't expect to come across here in Japan: Oktoberfest. But I'm not here for Wiener Schnitzel. I'm making my way into Tokyo Solamachi. And before you say anything, yes, more shopping. But there is a very specific reason I needed to come here, and you probably already know what that is. That's right, another Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center Skytree Town is the fourth of 5 centers I've visited in Japan's capital, with only the Tokyo Bay shop eluding me. And really, what more can I say about these places? You already know the drill. You can find everything and anything you can think of that's branded Pokemon here. And I was able to find a special friend. Could this be my favorite Pokemon Center yet? Hard to say, but if you got Totodile merch, you definitely get some bonus points. You know the drill by now. Shop till I drop, then shove my face full of food. Alright, feeling pretty full up after some unagi, or eel, which is absolutely delicious. And now we're gonna leave, but maybe we'll head up the Skytree.
Next up is the Tokyo Skytree Temple Deck, floor 350.
Generally not too fussed with simply being up high, I'll just go ahead and say I was not a smart person for writing off the Tokyo Skytree. Having opened in May 2012, the Tokyo Skytree is the tallest tower in the world and third tallest structure, reaching a staggering 634 meters or 2,080 feet. And even on overcast days, I just can't do justice to how amazing the views are from the 2 viewing decks. When purchasing a ticket, you can decide to go up to the Tembo deck, which reaches 350 meters, or a ticket that allows you to go to both the Tembo deck and Tembo Galleria, which goes up even higher, up to 450 meters. And take my advice, spring for the Galleria option, as not only are the views on both decks pretty different, but the crowds seem to be a bit more thinner up on the Galleria deck. This was another in a long line of spots I could easily just sit and chill at all day, especially with a coffee in hand, but hey, too little time, too much to do. After a quick recharge back at the hotel, it was off to meet another workmate for drinks and possibly some of the nicest barbecue I've ever had here at Hato's Bar in Meguro. And a special shout out to Shep for babysitting me and showing me so many amazing local spots that I'd have never found otherwise this trip.
That's great.